uh, I had a situation with Wack 100 where we were supposed to do a series where he was doing the middleman play because he was going to add Nick Cannon to it, and then he was going to add 50 Cent to it, and then he's saying that 50 Cent got the writers and the pilots that they did with Power. So when all that's being added to it, and then I got a mother who we got this, she's shareholder of a percent. You know what I'm saying? She was anti for Wack to keep going on with his story because her whole thing was, you don't know my husband. I don't know. She's saying, you don't know my husband. You don't know my husband personally, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I can't rock with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some shit like, he don't gotta know him personally. He in the place, in the space where he's just trying to shed light on something, maybe. You know what I'm saying? And however it's gonna be done, it's gonna be done at an elegancy of whatever that you may like or whatever may happen if something do happen, rather than just shut shit down. You know what I'm saying? That was my thought process. You feel me? As her grown son that's been knowing what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying?
So is the show still in the making, or it's like
with Wack 100, it's not in the making. You know what I'm saying? Just based on mom had already canceled it and said no. You know what I'm saying? So, and I still had a little relationship with Wack 100 until he kept me going to Clubhouse, and you know they would ask me questions. Just little people over there. They asked me, "Am I like Lil Meech?" They did one little skit talking about this nigga Ern over here talking about he charging niggas to get paid over here. They feeling up some shit, but you got to go along with it. And I'm like, I can't keep going along. I can't go along with all this shit that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's not what I'm here for. You feel me? You feel me? And then I got a community, and this shit that we talking about is superior. You know what I'm saying? So it's like either we're gonna negotiate, bro, and roll in some Nick Cannons, roll in some 50 Cent, roll in some lawyers, some contracts, roll in some writers and pilots. Let's talk about some scripts. Let's conduct some business. You know what I'm saying? To where we can mamas see this and be like, okay, this looks a lot better than my boy on Clubhouse and that shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Man, we're trying to turn you to a minion, huh?
Yeah, we ain't over there trying to fuck with none of that, bro.
Man, you know not baby Gangsta Ern, man.
Yeah. Clubhouse. I don't fuck with Clubhouse.
Yeah, so you think your dad more legendary for his music, or it's like repping the streets?
I think he's legendary for his movement shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is his rep in the streets and his music. Like, you know what I'm saying? It all comes coincide with him. Like, you hear Gangsta Ern, you gonna hear this swole ass nigga that done moved around. You know what I'm saying? Creatively. You know what I'm saying? And putting out sounds. You know what I'm saying? Before these artists is putting out sounds. So everything about him is an experiment to grow from. And the question was like, what is it even good to put this series out or do a series? And then it's good to do a series because the nature and statue that he pushed, and you're gonna watch the elements, you're gonna look at the dudes, you're gonna look at the don'ts, you're gonna look at. He got a song that's called "Put the Rags Down." You know what I'm saying? Two that go and coincide with where he was going with it. I'm living this lifestyle, but he's making change in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He comes from a family of like 6. He's like the middle child. You know what I'm saying? 1 sister from his mom, 5 brothers. You know what I'm saying? So he got to push his weight. He got to, you know what I'm saying? And then when he's changing, he got a song called "Put the Rags Down," explaining how I thought it was this, I thought it was this, I thought it was that. But if I don't start living like this, all I see. He was like how Tupac was predicting himself. All he was seeing was death, or all he was seeing was one of them natures. You know what I'm saying? Like he dropped up against it, and then he had an album that was supposed to be dropped after because the "Put the Rags Down" was gonna come out because it was a video done and everything. But then he had a whole album called like "Dead Man Talking" or some shit that ain't even dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like he got
crazy as hell right there, man.
He got the "Dead Man Talking" album.
Damn. That's a fool with it. So it's true you really dressed up like an undercover cop, though?
I say if they can release his property, you know, all the property that they got that they never gave up, you know, the police department when my father passed away, you know, I think they called my mom, and my mama said they called her and was like, your husband passed away or something. Like, she never got to go identify the body. Like, the day he passed away, there was no like gonna identify him, which is odd and strange. Like, who doesn't go identify the person? And then my mom's aspect of it is, if they ever can I go get Ernest Alexander's property from all this, you feel me? They got everything that was on this property from when he passed away and all this stuff. So, you know, there's stories about him dressing up as a police officer, but if that's the case, that will be on his property from when he passed away or something like that. You feel me? Because it wasn't a everyday thing. I wouldn't say that he would dress like that. But on his last day going out, you feel me? If they release his property, it'd be some shit on his property that, you feel me, we could probably put it in a series or something.